Do you feel like when you're experiencing a lot of anxiety, your thoughts become more negative, and maybe you notice also that you lose inspiration and motivation, and you almost feel like you are trapped or in a cage? Like intense anxiety for me feels that way. Like I'm like, how can I get out of this? It used to feel like that. It used to feel like that. I'm inspired by one of my teachers. He was talking today about anxiety and remind me of a really great way how we can look at anxiety. So on this video, I'm gonna be talking why anxiety presents, how we can become best friends with anxiety, and I'm going to share the steps I've been using to work with anxiety. And honestly, just I'm gonna show you how you can reframe anxiety, especially when you know that you're so inspired and you're motivated, and out of nowhere you're just like bombarded with all these sensations in your body. It's just like, okay, thanks for killing the party. All right. All these are gonna be the topics with subjects we're gonna be talking on this video. Welcome back to another video. My name is Melisa, and if you have been watching my videos, you know I'm starting a business guided by my intuition. And of course, anxiety, it's part of this process. And I have another video where I talk about nervous system regulation. I think if you are on this video, you might be also interested in learning about how we can become best friends with our nervous system. These two videos are gonna be like siblings, they are connected. So I think you're gonna get a lot of understanding from the other video as well. I'm gonna link it below so you can watch it. But let's focus on anxiety, because I've been experiencing some anxiety these days. So I've been implementing the steps I'm gonna share, and having my teacher talking about anxiety today was just like, I feel like a lot of people will benefit from this. I remember I talk about this on my videos, like, you know, in my own journey, in my own process. I remember when I was going through something really challenging, and I would go to Instagram, YouTube, and I would, you know, watch a video of someone explaining exactly about that thing I'm what's going through, and I always felt very grateful. So I really hope anxiety is one of those big subjects in the human experience. So it's with all my love, and empathy for whatever you're experiencing, I hope you enjoy this video. All right, so let's get started. Why anxiety presents and how we can become best friends with anxiety. Why anxiety presents? It's the way our bodies scream to us, hey, pay attention. Pay attention to what? I feel like we all know. If you close your eyes, if you have that little quiet time with yourself, and you go around in all the different areas in your life, relationship with friends, relationship with family, work, health, you know, we always know what area in our lives needs attention. So anxiety is that, like, woo, it's time for you to do something. The more we have the practice of reflecting about our days, our emotions, our thoughts, the more, the easiest is to detect that those areas that need attention. So that's why it presents. How we can become friends with anxiety. I think I mentioned that my teacher was remind me about this nice way of looking at anxiety. So anxiety is the way our body talks to us, but also we can look at as the little versions of ourselves, the little us asking for attention. If you close your eyes and you bring that image to your mind, like a little child, 7 years old, 6 years old, asking desperately for attention. Like, doesn't that warm your heart so much? Doesn't that bring so much love and compassion to your heart? That's how you become best friends with your anxiety. That's honestly the best way you can look at it, approach it. Take the hand of that little you, and you don't have to go to any memory. You don't have to do nothing. Just, if you have a picture, you can use a picture of, you know, when you were younger, when you were little. Hold that little you and say, you know, become best friends with that little you. You know, like, I'll take care of you. Whatever you need, I'll do it. I'm here for you, and you're gonna be fine. By you already doing this little step, you're gonna notice. You're gonna notice. Okay, I'm excited to teach you the other steps, but I needed to give you that information because this is just a very sweet way to transform the idea we have about anxiety. So let's go into the steps. The first step, I've been talking in all my videos about, it's kind of similar, the process. Quiet time, meditate, go on a walk, quiet your mind, sit with your intuition and with the anxiety you are experiencing at the moment, and ask why the anxiety is presenting. Why is this anxiety presenting in my life right now? Why does this anxiety, and you can start using, you know, what does my little me wants me to know? Yeah, like really from your heart, like, what do you want me to know? What do you want me to do? With the intention of really resolving, you know, what's presenting. And you're gonna, you know, go around, as I said earlier, in the areas of your life, and find that area in your life that needs attention the most. For me, I can share a little bit of what's happening. I'm making a big decision. I'm moving to another city, and it's super scary. It's bringing a lot of, it's one of those things, like, I have made this kind of decisions many times in my life, and this time especially, for some reason, it's very activating. It's bringing a lot of fear. So now that you understand that it's the little you activated and it's screaming, like it's just gonna give you so much compassion. It's just gonna give you so much love to now, you know, do the rest of the steps and to approach your anxiety. So my little me, of course, you know, I just hugged her and gave her, you know, all the attention and love she needs. All right, second step is to find a way, your way of releasing the emotion. You know, I like going to yoga classes. I'm very into astrology and human design. I've been sharing that I'm a Pisces in astrology. I'm a water sign, and I have many placements in Pisces. So I would say, if you're a water sign, if you're in astrology, the crying, that thing that people talk about, crying, it's a beautiful way to release the emotions. So find your way, you know. If you're a fire sign, going to a nice workout, an intense workout, talking with a friend, probably an earth sign might want to have a nice conversation. And find your own way to feel that after you understood the fear or the situation, that you can move that energy in your body, that you can shake it, you know, move things around. I would recommend for this step to get as vulnerable as you can. Recognize the emotion. I'm afraid. I have this huge fear about whatever it is. it's super helpful. It helps to move the things, because usually anxiety, what it does is that it's our body resisting to, it's like the little you contracting, like I'm afraid, like I want to protect myself. So if you are going to have a nice chat, a nice talk with a friend, try to get as vulnerable as you can, or you say it like, I'm afraid, like this is so hard. Acknowledge the emotion and get raw. It's like, yeah, get it out. That's, another way to say it. Okay, and third and fourth steps are super simple. The third one, now your anxiety, your little you, needs you to take action on that fear or the situation. Don't ignore it, because the anxiety is gonna stay, right? Like the first two steps already is making your body feel different about the anxiety. The third step is the most important, so the anxiety can move on. It might come back, and that's something that also is important to know. It's part of the human experience. It's gonna come back. Next time we need to pay attention to other areas in our lives. So take action. Yeah, I'm moving to another city, so I made my first steps in order to take that action. And the fourth one, I've been also sharing on my other videos. I think it's super important. We don't have the awareness of doing these kind of things. We humans, we're still learning, but let's do it together. Celebrate yourself. Reward yourself. You just did something amazing and big, very big. It's just like if you look from outside, you're taking care of your inner child. You are moving through anxiety that maybe it's been an anxiety that's been around for a long period. You're taking action. Come on, that's huge. Like, please celebrate yourself. And if you feel inspired to share your experience, and I'm excited to celebrate you as well. So feel free to comment below. If you have any questions, also please comment below. Thanks so much for watching. I wish you the best in your process. My whole heart is with you, and my empathy for everything, for anything that you are experiencing at the moment. I cannot wait to continue sharing the things that I'm learning in my own process of starting a business guided by my intuition. And yeah, I hope to see you on my next video. Peace and love.